Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here at the Tate and Tackle as usual, working on finally finishing up the different aquariums that we have for the river fish and the lake fish inside the Tate and Tackle, and we're almost done, you guys, we're almost done! So I have fantastic news. I have filled up all of the tanks with water, so basically all we have to do is just add in some plants. I mean, look at this, look at it! And yes, some of you guys pointed out it would be really cool if we could actually build the tree out of divinsing blocks or the skinny post that we use right here, but the problem is if you have any of those places where the water goes up against a block that's not a full block, then the fish drowned. They're drowned and they die like in mass, like deaths. It's awful. It's really sad. So that is why we actually have like kind of this weird spindly tree sort of coming down into this tank. But I think once we fill it with a bunch of plants and once we fill it with a bunch of I kind of wish we had some kelp or something to be able to put in here, but I don't think we do. Darn. Oh, but we can stack things. We can stack the plants to make them super tall. Oh, that's going to be awesome, little girl. That's going to be awesome. Tate, what are you doing? Tate, I am so glad you can't drown. I'm very, very glad you can't drown right now, my friend. But yes, so we are going to be adding in plants today, and we are going to be adding in, hopefully, the fish. We can have our fishing episode. And Lily is checking out this little aquarium. I have to say, you guys, this is probably my favorite one out of all the ones that we made, just because it has so much color. It's got those nice little red berries. Oh, and by the way, I have been looking up more fish facts. And you know our big old bass we've gotten here? There's a big old bass right over there, and here's a big old one right here, too. Well, it turns out that the favorite color of bass is red. So I learned that. Isn't that so interesting? So red is apparently their favorite color. Scientists have been able to determine that yes, they do see color and that they also learn. So if you go over to a bass and you try to catch it with a certain type of bait and you almost get it in the boat and it's all flopping around and you're like wrangling with it and then it gets away, then it will actually learn, hey, that bait led to a really bad day for me. So it won't go back for that bait next time. Sometimes. But I thought that was pretty interesting and I learned many more bass facts, but we'll go over those in just a bit because we have fish, teensy little fish to add in here and fish to add in here, and we've got plants and fish to add in over here too. So let's see, I've also brought my gold sensing helm of fresh air, which is one of the artifacts that we found in the artifact towers. Oh my gosh, look at me. Woo, look at me. It's like wearing a little helmet. It's wearing a little helm so that I can go and dive underwater. It's so cool. But we have night vision and water breathing when we put this puppy on. So that's going to let us go down and try putting some of these plants in. Where's my algae? I need my algae. I don't think I can put the seaweed in even if I wanted to. I'm actually not sure how to grow seaweed. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research about that. Here's the algae. Here's the eelgrass. Ooh, the water wisteria. I might want to try putting the water wisteria down. That could be interesting. Maybe the damp grass or the wheatgrass. Is there a dirt block that's out of the ground? No, there isn't. So that's not going to help me whatsoever. So you can go away. I don't think any of the rest of these are really good for putting in the water in immersed spot. There's not really one in this tank. All right, I need to make the puppy sit down. Lily, sit. Where's Tate? Tate, are you... Tate's downstairs. Okay, Tate. You do you, Tate. You do you. All right, let's come in here and let's try putting the water wisteria down wherever it can go. I like the water wisteria. I think it'll look good in here. I'm so glad we're not going to drown while I do this. And then I'm going to mix it in with these coon tails. No, maybe not right there. All right, let's scooch this over. Maybe right here. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops, no, I'm popping all the little plants up. Okay, come here, water wisteria. But yes, we're so close, you guys, we are so close. We just need to put down like a few more plants here and there. Kind of make sure that there's some areas for the little fishes. Maybe an eelgrass right here, like a tall eelgrass. There we go. Are you gonna propagate for me? Ooh, it did! It propagated for us, you guys! Oh my gosh, will you do it again? I love you, eelgrass! You're so loyal! Oh, it did so well. It did so well. So there we go. That's probably enough eelgrass for now. It's almost like we didn't put any down. Alright, and then can I put another one over there? Nope, I'm gonna stick one right there. So we've got a lot of water wisteria, bright water wisteria, the coon's tails. Can I put anything else down? I really wish I could do like some different colors down here, but I really can't. What about, did I have, I think I put away, because I did a little bit of cleaning, I think I put away all of the little what's the word I'm looking for? Like the oars, the special colored oars and things that we had collected. Ah, dang it. I forgot about never putting it up against the front. Oh, darn. All right, so I'm gonna have to remove you. Gonna have to remove you, unfortunately. And put you guys right there, I guess. There, hopefully that'll make up for it. All right, let's pop on out. What do you think, Lily? Not bad, not bad. It doesn't have nearly as much stuff as I wish it did, but that definitely adds a lot more color, and there's a ton of roots in here too. I kind of want to just fill it with like almost nothing but coon's tails, but I think that a little mix like this is probably a good thing. There's really not enough like water plants that you can put down inside of the tanks, so we just kind of have to live with that fact. All right, so let's leave that be. Lily, you're a little hungry, so I'm going to feed you some cooked chicken, my dear. And if your brother would come upstairs, Tate, then I would feed you too. But he's busy being a silly dog downstairs, so we'll see if he comes up now. There he goes. He was swimming downstairs. Tate, you are a goose bucket. I'm going to feed you some chicken instead of the fish because we're going to need the fish. I don't even have my plank, so I can't really see what he was up to. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive in. And I have no idea how we are going to decorate this thing, so this is going to be interesting. We have coon's tails, we have the Canadian water weeds, we've got a bunch of algae and the water wisteria. Like I said, there's not too many things you can really put under the water, so this may not quite go how I wish it could, where we could really like deck this area out. And I think I might need to move some dirt blocks around, like right here. Be able to put in maybe like a eelgrass, like a nice tall eelgrass. Are you going to propagate again? Almost. Maybe. No, can't do it. That's okay, eelgrass, you did your best. Eventually we'll have a botanist we can get the eelgrass from too. So like a tall eelgrass up against the back for color. You know, like a coon's tail right there. We could really fill the bottom up with a lot of algae too. So everywhere that's like right below the windows, we can totally fill this in. And we don't have to worry. It's just we just can't do it like right up against the actual window. And we can stick like a coon's tail right in here and make it super tall if we wanted. So there's that. Let's see. And anything else? More algae maybe? Kind of mixed in. A water wisteria. I think more algae mixed in actually. Everywhere we can mix algae in. Can I put one right there? No. I wish I could put more plants. I really do. Maybe I'm gonna risk it and put another plant like right here. Like another algae. Can I even... Oh, what if we do this? Haha! Now we're on to something. I'm gonna put an algae up here too. Oh gosh. Just because that's what we've got to do to make this work. Working with tanks is always so tricky. I think the main feature of the tanks is just going to have to be the fish. Are we really almost done? That is so surreal. We have spent forever getting the Tate and Tackle built and getting everything in place. That's not half bad. It's not what I wish it could be because of the nature, darn dirt being up against the side. I'm just going to leave that there though. It's not quite what I wish it could be because of the nature of making the tank and just tank mechanics and the fact I don't have enough plants. But hopefully once we fill it with fish, it'll be better. All right, did we fill all of them? Okay, this one's good. And somebody mentioned it would be really smart to do like a carpenter's gate or like a carpenter's block that we could open up. And that would be such a cool idea for being able to throw fish in. The only problem is that I'm using like a joined rock texture. So if we try to do something where the rock texture is on carpenters like that, this is what it ends up looking like. So I mean, that's not terrible, but we'll just see how we go. All right. And did you guys notice the tiny little fish actually grew quite a bit? So that is very interesting. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and throw, let's see. Oh yeah. I'm going to throw some of these in here. Oh, I didn't put any floaters down. Let's go upstairs and we're going to put down a few of these things upstairs real quick onto the actual tree. So I kind of like this. I didn't plan on doing the tree. I planned on just making it like a big giant fish tank, but I think the tree is actually a very nice touch to sort of bring everything together. And it kind of helps to tie together. All right, Tate boy, you can follow me for this. It kind of helps to tie together when we start putting things down for the benches, the way the benches look, because they're using oak. All right, let's smack that one over here. No, what have I I done? Come back, little one. Why did you go down there, medium lily pad? All right, Tate, and we're gonna put this one right here. And then small lily pad, small lily pad. No, small lily pad. I don't know why they're doing that. I think I was trying to put him on a block that was too low by accident. All right, Tate, where'd you go? He's like, I dove in, Mom. Oh boy, I have no idea where he's vanished off to. All right, and then, darn it. What on earth? Come back, little small lily pad. It's not the, I mean, it is easy to get the lily pads now thanks to our wonderful elf gardener. I mean, isn't that fantastic to have a gardener that we can get these lily pads from now on? Because that makes life easier when I can put them down correctly. What on earth is going on here? Hey, go on top of the water. There we go. I think I was just at a really weird angle. Ugh. I know, right, Tate? This is ridiculous. Okay, let's back up. You know what? You know what? No. I'm gonna put you where I want you. I'm gonna drown if I get stuck under this lily pad. And I want you right there. There we go. All right, now I'm contented. I'm gonna put this here. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to put down. I wanted to put down the orchid. So orchid there. And can I put down any more? I don't think I can. So orchid and then another. Oh yeah, where's my little, the artist conch. Yay, my little shelf mushroom. I love shelf mushrooms. It's gonna go right there. And this one's gonna have that one. I want this puppy covered in epitites just because I can. Just because I can. That's why. All right, so there's that guy. And then, there's this guy. There we go. All right, so it's covered in epitites all over because I'm going to say from the moisture, from it being in the tank. So there we go. Oh my gosh, Tate. Oh my gosh, I think I can take this off now. Okay, so now we need some raw fish. Let us see if we have got lots of raw fish. I kind of wanted to go fishing for our raw fish, to be honest, because it would be a great way to celebrate, like, filling the Tate and Tackle. I think someone told me I had a whole bunch of fish down here, which is why I'm checking in here really quickly. There's my trophies. Aha! I did have a ton of fish down here and a ton of dog food that I apparently totally forgot about. Also, we've been collecting a lot of garnet shards. We've been collecting a lot of amylite shards. We've been collecting a lot of complete amylites, amber shards, and I was thinking it would be really fun to go and visit some of our friends and let them know that the Tate and Tackle is open by celebrating, by taking them some fish, maybe taking them like a fishing rod. Maybe we'll enchant a whole bunch of random fishing rods and give it to them as gifts, giving them like a free coupon to something here at the actual like Tate and Tackle. I think that could be pretty fun. Also, holy moly, these fish have gotten so big, so big. Note to self, if it says tiny fish, it will eventually grow into a big fish. It's a good rule of thumb to remember. All right, we're going to eat some vegan mince pie. Good rule of thumb to remember when it comes... Wow, that was filling. When it comes to taking care of fish. All right, Lily, are you ready? I'm so excited. Okay, let's do a little bit of fishing. We're going to go do this. We're going to go fishing if I can find my diamond fishing rod. Where's the diamond fishing rod? I must have left it outside. All right, let's go see. Yay, we're actually doing the fishing for the Tate and Tackle. There's my diamond fishing rod. All right. And let's come on over. We'll come over here away from the swans. And just have a little bit of a relaxing fishing time. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. And we got a box. And it had an oak sapling in it. So that's the first thing we caught. Oh, and then I forgot how somebody said we should actually enchant our diamond, like try enchanting our diamond fishing rod. Oh my gosh, what did we get? We got a big perch. I hope it's a big one. Oh, it's 3 pounds. Maybe it's not the biggest in the world, but we'll be able to turn it into fish to give to Dr. Nami. All right, and oh, here we go, another bass, a 9.12 pounder. And more facts that I learned about bass today, that they have lateral lines that gives them a 6th sense that they can use to sense vibrations in the water. And that is one of the ways that they're able to tell if... Lily's trying to help me out here, this is adorable. But that's one of the ways that they can try to tell if there's something coming to eat them in the water. And here's an 80-pound carp. What? An 80.2-pound carp? I think that's one of the biggest fish I've caught yet. We're going to have to tuck this guy gently to the side. All right, Lily, if you're doing your fishing, you can do your fishing. And we'll have to see if that's like the biggest fish I've ever caught in this lake. And then leave it to people to be able to find new fish. Oh, here's a message in a bottle. I'm going to save it, actually, because I want to save those for something special. All right. And then, no way, Neptune's Bounty. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the rarest of the treasure chests you can possibly get. Okay, quick, let's make sure that there's plenty of room. Gotta make some room. inside here. I'm gonna put this carefully over here. So I don't lose it. There we go. Put these guys away too. There we go. And yeah, I want to make sure I don't lose our anything that might be in here. So let's go ahead and open it up. We have a Neptunian axe now, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Apparently we must have once upon a time had some sort of like shrine or small home to a whole bunch of mermaids or something in our lake. Maybe there's all sorts of mermaid treasure like this to find all over the world. Oh, that would be so awesome. So Neptune's axe, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It looks amazing. Oh, maybe we should like use this as a centerpiece. Oh, Lily girl, come on, Lily girl. Silly puppy. Maybe we should use this as a centerpiece in our Tate and Tackle. That is so cool. I mean, I have never got anything of the Neptune's Bounty sort. So that is a really neat little find. All right, puppies, you guys be careful. Lily, you guys are wandering right back to the same spot. So I'm going to make them pop out of the water and sit down. I should probably leave a sign. Please use caution with dogs by the dock. All right, stay here, puppies. We're going to catch a few more fish. Oh my gosh, Neptune's Bounty. How fun! I think that somebody would definitely win a fishing contest if they caught one of those. Alright, and then we just sit back and relax. There's the little turtle swimming around. I actually have a name picked out for the turtle that I need to add soon. Here's another bass. It's a 15-pounder, so we're slowly but surely getting up there on some bigger fish. How many fish will this make? This perch will make 1 fish. The bass will make 3 fish. The 15-pound bass will make 3 fish. And the 80-pound carp will make 5 fish. That's a huge carp. 80-pound carp. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's see. Oh, what did I just catch? A musculunge. A 32-pound musculunge, which some of you guys say that you've actually caught before. I have no idea what those guys actually look like in real life, so I might have to look that up to share with you guys. Caught ourselves a little bluegill. All right. And then what did I catch here? Another little bluegill. All right. And what about now? Okay, gotta be patient. We're gonna see what our lake is stocked with. I wonder if the little bluegill could be considered like the tiny silverfish. So maybe I'll trade the fish we get from them for tiny silverfish. Oh, what did we catch? A gar! Now these guys have really cool long noses that I hope I can show you guys. If I had the time, I will try to get some pictures and show you guys like real pictures of some of these fish. And like I said, I'm doing more research. I learned about the lateral lines of the bass. I learned about the long noses of the gar. I learned that bass, ooh, another message in a bottle. Yes, that's gonna be so fun. I learned that the larger the bass, the earlier that they spawn. And I learned that the males will actually defend the eggs. So the female will have a little nest site and the male will defend the eggs. Oh, we got a little lockbox. Our tiny little bluegill, an awesome gar. We're almost there, I think. Ooh, a gold ingot from our lockbox. Man, we're finding a lot of treasure. The fishing treasures in our lake are pretty amazing. I like this. You can foresee a lot of side quests, I think, where we just spend our time fishing. Oh man, this is actually extremely relaxing. Oh, I missed it. I was trying to take a picture and be all like, "Woo, look at us. Look at us. We're fishing." And you can kind of see everything. Oh, we got another lockbox. It has a compass in it. That is cool. All right, I gotta be paying attention now. All right, and we need to actually heal up our fishing rod pretty soon. What? A diamond? Oh my gosh. So we caught a bass and a treasure chest like at the same time. Treasure chest had an iron ingot in it. We're getting almost as much treasure as we are fish. So let's catch just a couple more fish. And then we're gonna turn them into fish that we are gonna take to Dr. Nami. Oh, what did we catch? What did we catch? Oh, I didn't move it fast enough. Darn it. Oh, look at the tiny little guy. Oh, it's almost like we caught the little bluegill after all. All right, maybe just a couple more fish, 1 or 2 more. And let's see, there's another bass. And it looks like the 15-pounder is still the biggest bass that we've caught. And the carp at 80 pounds is still the biggest carp we've caught so far. Whoop, and we got a stick. All right, I'm gonna add the stick in here. And let's go ahead. Come on, Tate, come on, Lily. We're gonna go inside and we are gonna turn these into fish with Dr. Nami's help. And then we are going to start putting those fish away into the fish tanks and finish the fish tanks today. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fantastic. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, So Dr. Nami is right over here, and what we're going to do, I'm actually going to put some of the biggest fish we've caught in here for just a second. I've caught the carp, and then the biggest bass that I caught is going to go in here. I think the other guys are kind of small enough, I'm not really going to worry about it. So there's that, and then let's put away the Neptunian axe, which is just amazing that we got, and all of the other little treasure pieces that we've gotten. I'm gonna have to repair and then maybe enchant my diamond fishing rod. I really hadn't thought about enchanting it, so I'm pretty excited to do that. So now what we do is we take the fish. Let's take this bluegill, for example, and you can turn it into a raw fish fillet, but then you can turn the fish fillet into raw fish. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna transform them into raw fish and then trade them to Dr. Nami for various fish that we can add in. So here's the little perch and various fish we can add into the tanks, and then we'll just keep going. Look at them. Some of them make more fish than the others because they're bigger. There we go. Bass, a little bluegill, and then those turn into 16 fish. Ta-da! And that is the way that you can actually go fishing for the fish that we will be adding in to our beautiful aquariums. Oh my goodness. And I forgot how we love slimy food. Oh, we should make him some special slimy food one day, you guys. Wouldn't that be so cool? We'll have to do that for a cooking side quest one day. All right, so let's see. Spotted medium fish, lake fish, small triangle fish, silver fish, large bluefish, simple fish, and then random fishies. I think we're going to go for the spotted medium fish to put into the exhibit that has the hummingbird bush. So we'll get 5 of those guys, maybe. We'll have to see how big they turn into. All right, so let's start with those guys. I'll be right back, Dr. Nami. And then we're going to come over here, and I'm going to break open this aquarium very, very gently and very, very carefully. Let's go ahead and get bat pick. I still hear that pig. Oh, I still think it would be awesome to get that pig that I thought was like speaking chocoboese and let it become like a nanny. Okay, that's a bigger fish than I thought I would be. All right, so we'll do just one of those fish. I'm gonna have to remove that guy. He's too big. I know him. He's gonna turn into a giant fish, Lily. Lily, why do I never have any empty safari nets anymore? I have so much stuff. All right, so sir, you're gonna be too large. I thought you were the medium or the triangle fish. So spotted medium fish, too large. I'm going to have to release you into the big tank. And so we'll release like 2 or 3 of him into the big tank. And there you go, buddy. And I'll release this one. And then this one. And then the other 2 I might actually have to release out into the wild. Because these guys get huge. All right, so let's release these 2 into the wild. This is actually kind of a cool way to stock the lake with fish. I really hope other people in our world will be able to come over and utilize Dr. Nami if they need to be able to grab a whole bunch of cool fish. So then we've got simple fish, the medium triangle fish. I thought that's what we had. Let's do the small triangle fish, and let's see what that turns into if we put it over here. So. All right. Oh, I'm going so slow for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right, what do you turn into? Oh, now that we can handle. We can handle those guys. I know they'll grow, but we can probably put like 3 or 4 of those guys, maybe 5 even, in there. So let's do just one more maybe. Better to do too few than do too many. And then I want to do the simple fish, a couple of the simple fish over in the other exhibit, along with the silverfish, little tiny silverfish. So let's see how this looks if I put in another small triangle fish. So, oh my gosh, look at them. And I know these guys will get bigger. So we're just going to do a couple small triangle fish, and we can always add more. Come on, Lily girl. Down you go, sweetie. We can always add more if we need to. So let's do this. All right. And then take this down. And look at them! And look at how cute they are! And they will grow up. I'm pretty sure these guys will get much bigger. So we're just going to leave them in here for now. And we will add to this if we need to. So they're good. I really love their exhibit. I wish I could have more of them, but I know they're going to get bigger. So we'll wait to see how big they get first. Alright, and then we're going to come over here. And we're going to add in these simple fish and these silver fish. And see what they look like in this little tank right here. So let's come over. And, ooh, simple fish are much bigger than I thought they would be. All right, and then silverfish and silverfish. Oh, but they do look really good for this kind of aquarium. All right, so there's little silverfish. There's the simple fish. I might need to redo the water a little bit in here because it looks like there's a water stream that's a little bit too strong. But that's those guys. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably fuss with the water a little bit in the future because it looks like there's a stream that's too strong. But let's put in like 2 or 3 more silverfish into there because they get a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger. And I think that'll look nice. All right, Dr. Nami, silverfish, please. 1, 2, 3. There we go. This is gonna be exciting. Oh my gosh. All right. And I might add a light in here later too. All right. And the silverfish are gonna be so small right now, they're gonna be nigh impossible to see, but we'll work with that in the future. All right, let's gather these up. There we go. And then I need to fill in this hole right here. So let's put this there, and then I'll fix the roof in just a little bit. So here we go. Here's another one of our little exhibits. And actually it looks really cool. I think the silverfish or the simple fish just aren't very good at swimming. And we've got a whole bunch of the little silverfish, and they'll get bigger and they're going to be really cute, and I'm so excited. Oh, okay. One last tank, you guys. We've already got 1, 2, 3 large fish in it. So let's go ahead and try getting some of the random fishies. And those colors might be a lot brighter. But I think that this might really behoove us to just throw in some random fish and just see what happens. And then we will have added fish into all of the aquariums. Oh, there's still work to do over here. But I think next time we're actually going to do a ton more fishing. We might have to do a few other things. Run and visit our friends. We still have to start figuring out where Holly has gone to, building somewhere for the little chips, trying to get the girls dressed in their zookeeper outfit finally, meeting some of the new NPCs. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do in the zoo as usual. So we might take a break from the Tate and Tackle for a day or two just to accomplish some of those other things, including scouting out where I think our next exhibit is going to be actually a butterfly house over by where the future dinosaur area is going to be, kind of over there, like right there, because I think a butterfly house would be fantastically beautiful. And I was actually thinking it would be really cool if we went from like the top of that cliff and let the butterfly house be like a big dome that maybe cascaded around it. So I'm gonna think about that. That may be way too big, but we'll have to give it some thought. And let's go ahead and see what kind of fishies we can spawn in here today. So bright, so beautiful, so colorful, so not meant to be like river fish, but we're gonna say that they are bright, beautiful darters and things that you would never expect to see. Oh, they're so pretty. They're very lovely, and we'll have to add in a lot more of them. This is going to be so cool, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to convince them to come and swim a little bit lower. But there we go. There we go. We have added in the fish today. We still have so many things to do here in the Tate and Tackle, but look at everything that we have accomplished on the singular fact that we had to go around and we needed to go and collect fish. We needed to get fish to put into the large Asian river exhibit, which is about to get more fish than you can shake a stick at. After we can do a little bit of fishing and gather up more fish from Dr. Nami. This is amazing. And now the entire world, everybody on the server is going to be able to come over to the Tate and Tackle to go fishing, to see our swans. I mean, all of these things, the fish trophies, that we're going to have the bait and tackle spot, that we're going to have the Fisher Dogs table in the future, happened just because of the need to catch some fish. So whenever you're kind of like stuck doing something and you're like wondering, oh man, like this would be a lot easier if I could just like not have to go on a big journey. Just remember, sometimes the journey goes places that you never anticipated. So enjoy, you guys. I am so happy with how this has turned out. This has truly been one of the most enjoyable and beautiful things I think we have ever done. And I can't wait to share even more with you guys in the future. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.